Hello guys, this weekend it's Chelsea versus Manchester United at Stamford Bridge. Let's get into it. Let's cue that intro. Oh no, and welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me Dan back again. And this weekend it's Manchester United versus Chelsea, and it is the 5:30 kickoff on Saturday. So yeah, it's at Stamford Bridge, obviously, and the team I've gone for, I think it kind of picks itself: Sancho, Fernandes, Anthony, Casemiro, Ericsson, Shaw, Martinez, Varane, Dalot, and David De Gea. It could be Fred again, but I very doubt it. I reckon. Well, although he did play well, I reckon Ericsson will be back into the team for this weekend. So let's get into it and let's play match. Let's talk about that last result, which was a massive 2-0 victory against Tottenham, where I was quite surprised how Man United played. We really went to town on Tottenham, and it should have been 3 or 4. Should have been 3 or 4-0, to be honest. If Hugo Lloris wasn't on form, Rashford probably could have had a hat trick. Bruno Fernandes, Anthony, there was quite a few shots in the game. So let's talk about the first half. First half, it was pretty much all Man United, where we just started really well. Tottenham did have a chance like early on. I think it was just Perisic shooting across goal, but then we did get a chance through. Who was it? It was Anthony. I think there's a mix-up with the defence. They're trying to play out from the back, and obviously we were doing the high press. So it was something I think Ten Hag must have worked on. And they were poor from passing out the back, and in the end it almost cost them, because Anthony had a chance. If he didn't stumble before his shot, he probably might have scored and chipped Lloris, but his shot was quite poor in the end, and it was it was a floppy save from Lloris, but he made the save nonetheless. So then, literally going on a couple of minutes later, again, Rashford was put through. No, not Rashford. Anthony was again, chopped in from that left-hand side. Went for the curler, and in the end, deflection. Curler just hits the post. I think it was going wide anyway, but I don't know if Lloris made the save there, but it hit the outside of the post, and it was just unlucky from Anthony, so he's unlucky. And then Fred put a really good through ball towards Rashford, who was through on goal, and he tried to go low powered shot, and it was again a good save from Lloris. And then literally a couple seconds later, again, we had another chance through Casemiro. His shot just went wide, but it would have been another good goal as well. So that was that. And then literally, how it finished 0-0 at half time, I do not know. But Rashford was there. Bruno Fernandes was there. Casemiro was on point as well. Hardly, Martinez kept Harry Kane quiet, which was quite reasonable. And we were just the better team. We just couldn't score. So yeah, it was a good first half from United, just apart from scoring, which worried me a bit, because obviously Tottenham might come out and get that goal, but they didn't. United got the goal actually, literally a couple of minutes into second half. It was Fred with the goal. It just fell to Fred. I think Sancho. I think it was Anthony to Sancho, and then Sancho put it on a plate for Fred, and it was a poor shot from Fred, but it just deflects in, and it is going to be one of them goals to beat. I think it was going to be one of them goals to beat Lloris, and in the end that was 1-0. And then literally a couple minutes later. Rashford again. I think it's just a long ball towards Rashford. Rashford somehow went towards Rashford, and Rashford had another shot saved from Lloris. And then literally a couple of minutes later, we made it 2-0. It was a good through ball from Anthony to Bruno Fernandes. His ball kind of deflected up towards Fred, and then Fred put it on a plate for Bruno Fernandes, which was a really good goal, and we was just unlucky not to score in the end. But yeah, it was unlucky, but I think we deserved it. It was Bruno Fernandes, great finish, and it was 2-0. And then literally again, couple minutes later, it was that's going to go for a corner, is it? Yeah, God's sake. It was, I think it was Sancho on that left-hand side. Fred again, or no, I think it was Bruno Fernandes who put in Rashford, and in the end, Rashford made a really good. He made a really good. He made Lloris make. He made a really good save again. So yeah, we was unlucky there, and then literally a couple minutes later again. I think it was who was it? Who was it who had the shot? I think it was it Rashford? Or was it Fred? Another good save. There were so many saves. It was none, unbelievable. But in the end, we did win the game 2-0. So going on to this game against Chelsea, obviously they won. Did they win? No, I think they drew, didn't they? They dropped points at Brentford. So they was unlucky not to, they was unlucky not to get away with the victory. But obviously, it is Chelsea, and obviously. Normally, Man United Chelsea games do sometimes bring up good games, and hopefully, if United play like we did against Tottenham, Chelsea will have nothing. But I reckon Chelsea will be up for it. And oh, what a save! We are the keeper's keeping them in there in this game. Again, we were just unlucky not to. Oh, come on, game. Let me score. We was just unfortunate that we just couldn't get the just couldn't get the just couldn't get the goals. But hopefully, if we can play like we can against, if we played like we do against Tottenham against Chelsea, then it will be a really good game. Obviously, under Graham Potter as well, they are playing good football. But I reckon we could give them a game, and it's going to be a hard game. I don't think it'll be as I don't think it'll be as as oh, come on, ref. I don't think it'll be as good as I don't think it'll be as good as the Tottenham game, but fingers crossed we can put in a good performance again. And if we want top four, we have to oh my God, saved by the post. If we want top four, we have to beat Chelsea. So it's going to be a massive. It's going to be a massive game for us. So, fingers crossed we can, get the victory. Go on. Oh, again, saved. It's going to finish at 0-0 here. But yeah, obviously Chelsea. It's going to be very interesting, the game. Just hope that we can get the. I just hope that we can get the 3 points. And again, like I said, it's going to be interesting how we play. If we play like we did, then I reckon we'll get the 3 points. But it's going to be, it's Graham Potter. He does put in a really good. Finally, we've scored. Rashford scores 1-0. I reckon the scoreline might be something like this. I reckon it will be a close game, and I reckon there will be goals. So for my score prediction, I'm going to go. I think I might go 2-1, or it might be a draw. To be honest, I'll take a draw against Chelsea. But we need the 3 points if we want, top four. So, yeah, it'll be massive if we can get the 3 points against Chelsea. So, actually, I'm going to change. I'm going to go 2-1 Man United. I reckon United will get a goal, and I reckon Chelsea will get a goal. But I reckon we'll get a late winner or something like that. I think we'll pressure Chelsea, and let's see what happens there. So, anyway, guys, I'm actually going to end it here for today. So, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see. And don't forget to leave your score predictions below. So, right, guys, I'm going. Bye.